Naxos is gone. The space that remains looks unapologetically like a stage. Further out from this, an expanse of corridors and paths stretch and wind. Red threads stretch and spill over every surface. Samele enters. She has a red thread tied onto her hand. Scene 1.
I've got no regrets, baby. I've seen the face of a god, and oh, how I burned, my whole body burned. It's like I was standing on the sun. It was a devastating pain. It fell upon me like a golden rain, coming down from Olympus above. But you've got to keep your promises when you're in love. I was swimming in a river of blood, struggling to wash myself clean. He came flying in from high above, thinking his eagle eyes could see and not be seen. But I saw him and I caught him and I got him to stay next to me where he was more than happy to be. On the sly when nobody else could see. Not my mama, not my dad, no, not even his wife. 'Cause if she knew about us, Sarah would come from my life. Still it was heaven on earth, just Zeus and me. I've got no regrets, baby. I've seen the face of a god, and oh, how I burned, my whole body burned. It's like I was standing on the sun. It was a devastating pain. It fell upon me like a golden rain, coming down from Olympus above. But you've got to keep your promises, gotta keep your promises when you're in love. Yeah, our love burned true and it burned strong, and my God, he made the love last oh so long. Got my baby on the way, got my God by my side. Oh, nothing could go wrong. Until some old lady tried to tell me what to think. She said I had a coming man. Said my lover was a liar posing as a god. So I came up with a plan. Promise me you'll love me forever, baby. Promise me you'll do anything I ask. Promise me on the river Styx now, baby, that you'll reveal your true self at last. How was I supposed to know? I could not resist the light. How was I supposed to know? My eyes would catch fire, 'cause he was so bright. How was I supposed to know? Basking in the glare of that beautiful glow. Oh, I've got no regrets, baby. I've seen the face of a god, and oh, how I burned. My whole body burned. It's like I was standing on the sun. It was a devastating pain. No mere words could ever explain. Hera's vengeance did its job well enough. But you've gotta keep your promises, gotta keep your promises when you're in love. Ooh, when you're in love.
Blackout. Scene 2. A jolt. Corona and Dionysus stand in near darkness. Corona holding the thread, Dionysus holding Corona. They watch as Ariadne awakens.
Theseus, where's the ship? Where's everyone? I have awakened from a dream.
You were supposed to help me.
Don't know how long I've been asleep.
I needed you.
Awakened by the ocean's roar.
I can explain.
Where do you hide?
Is that you?
You were right here by my side a moment before.
You can see it too?
Ariadne, listen to me.
Help me.
This is where we meet. Why don't I see you?
Help me.
Because I was too late.
Too late for what?
Corona and Ariadne have completely reversed positions from the opening.
That's me. That's Ariadne. The keeper of the labyrinth.
Ariadne, why did I fall asleep?
Why did I fall asleep?
Why did you leave me here, Theseus?
Dionysus, what are you not telling me?
Help me, anybody.
You were on the island of Naxos, but that was long ago.
How long?
Like 100 years or so?
I have awakened all alone. I turned my back on all I'd known to help you.
I did what I could do to save the part of you that was still alive.
The thread will guide you, unwinding. The thread will guide you, unwinding.
So this is how it goes. Quick or slow, no other option, no way I can be free.
The ensemble places the red thread in Ariadne's hands.
Red threads of fate that bind, they tug and tear until you're torn apart, till you're unwinding, unwinding, unwinding.
When you woke up, when we met, it was the second time. The last memory you had before...
No! Stop! You're not alone.
I'm all alone.
Corona runs to stop Ariadne, but it is too late. She has hanged herself with the red thread. The memory fades. Silence. Dionysus moves to Corona, but she ignores them, staring at the spot where Ariadne's body was.
I'm sorry.
You knew. Why didn't you tell me I was dead?
Because you're not entirely... Look, there existed in you two parts, one godly and one mortal. Like me, I was able to hold your divine half here.
Where's here?
It's a waiting space. It's where my mom is, I think. So I made a Naxos here, a space where you could be taken care of while I figured out how to get you both out.
And you didn't think it would be a good idea to tell me any of this?
Ariadne!
You lied! You took away my choice, trapped me in an illusion. Why?
Because I love you.
That's not love, Dionysus. Maybe to you, or to Zeus, or all the other gods you claim you're not like. You're worse. Worse than them. Than Theseus.
I didn't leave you.
No. Thanks, I guess, for that.
Corona takes a step forward. A low roar can be heard echoing off the walls.
Ariadne, I'm so sorry.
Ariadne is dead. She died on a beach that I haven't seen in 100 years. But this floor, these walls, I've seen them every night.
The labyrinth reveals. Go left, go right. Your darkest fears. Just go, go, go.
I'm home.
Follow the thread to find your way back.
Corona begins to wind the thread around her hand, but stops herself.
That's what Ariadne would do.
You're still Ariadne.
Maybe, maybe not. Who knows?
Please let me help you. Please.
You've helped enough.
Corona exits, threadless, leaving Dionysus behind. They bend down, pick up the thread, and begin to wind it around their hand. Scene 3. Corona and Dionysus wander separately through the maze, Dionysus following the thread, while Corona feels blindly along the path. The Maenads take on the voices of the children of the labyrinth, speaking into the wanderers' minds as the Minotaur roars.
And the maze has no corners, it goes on forever. Circular, no end or start.
Corona exits into the dark. Dionysus finds their way into an antechamber. It looks to be a backstage dressing area. Sparse cheers and claps are heard as Semele enters, setting down the instrument she was carrying. A voice is heard over the loudspeaker.
The Minotaur is a danger to us all. Staying out of the maze is the only way to remain safe. I repeat, do not venture out into the labyrinth.
Yeah, we heard you the first 1,000 times. Give it a rest.
Dionysus inadvertently makes a sound. Semele turns around just as Dionysus hides behind a conveniently placed set piece.
Semele, is my turn next?
There's one more before you.
Phaedra enters. She is wearing an elaborate and disheveled costume and looks older than before. Something about her is not human, much in the way that Dionysus and Semele aren't.
I'm nervous.
You'll be great.
Phaedra exits. Dionysus stands. They try to say something, anything, but they're speechless. Semele starts to turn around. Dionysus scrambles back behind the set piece.
I know you're back there.
Who, me?
Why are you hiding?
I'm not hiding. I am very comfortable.
Suit yourself. I'll wait
For what?
for you to come out here and hug your mother, Dionysus.
Dionysus sheepishly emerges and looks at Semele. She holds out her arms to them.
How'd you know it was me?
Semele raises her eyebrows and looks Dionysus up and down.
That's fair. Hi, Mom.
Dionysus approaches and embraces Semele. It is a clunky, awkward moment, full of feelings that struggle their way through the prolonged gesture.
Took you long enough?
I'm here now, and I'm gonna get you out of here. Come on! I have this string thing that should do it. Come on, let's go.
Oh, Dionysus.
I know it can be scary, trust me, I know, but I'm here. I can help you.
Dionysus. I don't want to leave.
I'm here to save you.
I don't need saving.
You don't understand. I'm supposed to help you get out of here. I've been planning this for,
No.
Dionysus stops. They look at Semele, who is standing firmly in place.
I'm confused.
Follow me.
Dionysus takes her hand. She leads them to the main room of the antechamber, which is set up like a performance space. Tables, chairs, and benches sit scattered around a stage, where the Maenads work setting up sound equipment, adjusting lights, or lounging about. From above, the loudspeaker crackles. Somewhere in the distant tangle of the maze, Corona struggles to get through, exhausted and hopelessly lost.
The labyrinth is not to be traversed. Any trespassers found wandering the maze will be swiftly dealt with.
Dionysus sees the Maenads.
Hey, what are you doing here?
I don't know.
You broke Naxos.
Found our way here.
Pretty neat. Besides the Minotaur problem.
They have improv nights.
Are we in a theater?
Of sorts. We are in a place of waiting, of telling stories. I've gotten quite good at both over the past few centuries. And now, with all these other lost souls here, we've got some new stories to tell.
And the maze?
Appeared about 100 years ago? Same as these other folks. Called into being by red threads, scared into subservience by the roar of an unseen monster. We have fun here.
The roar of the Minotaur shakes the place. Everyone freezes before resuming their activities.
Most of the time.
Minos appears, similarly transformed by his time in this place. He looks at Dionysus.
You're new. Are they with you?
Yes.
Someone else is out there. I can sense it.
There's nothing to worry about. The labyrinth will bring them here.
Or the Minotaur will destroy them.
Either way, it's not your concern, Minos.
Not my concern. I judge all who enter this place. No one is beyond scrutiny. Least of all in here. You, come with me.
I was just leaving, actually.
You're funny. Well, good luck with that.
Mom.
Minos exits.
Mom, come with me.
I don't want to.
Ariadne's still out there. I can find her too. We can all escape.
Escape? This is my home. I love you. I'm so happy you came to visit, but I'm not going anywhere. I made my decision long ago, and I found peace in it.
But I
have to get some things taken care of. Why don't you sit here? Enjoy the show.
The melee exits.
But what about Ariadne?
What about her?
Excuse me?
She walked away.
Yeah, but maybe I can,
What?
like...
Coming up with another plan that takes a century?
And by plan, you mean lie around, drink, and lead us all on the hope that you actually have a clue as to what you're doing?
If she had just stopped messing around with the thread, then...
Why did you lie to her? To us?
What would you have done?
And honest, asked what she wanted.
You can't save people who don't want to be saved.
Okay, sure. I may have misevaluated the situation with my mom, but Ariadne needs me.
Dionysus, just give it a rest. We're all sure that you mean well.
But Ariadne is long gone.
And she doesn't want your help.
What if I need her? I'm lost without her.
What about us? What about hearing what we have to say?
Thought we were friends, or is that only when we agree to do things your way?
Cut the cord. Give up Ariadne. Come on, Dionysus, listen to us now. You've taken this too far. You've forgotten who you are.
I'm not the one who said you would follow.
You were.
I'm not the one who gave you everything.
You were. You were.
So what changed?
What changed? What changed?
Why now?
Why now? Why now?
Dionysus, it's her or us. Decide right now, or it's...
Cut the cord. Goodbye, Dionysus. It's been lots of fun until you cramped our style. Let's be how it was before, or we cut the cord. Or we cut the cord.
I'm not giving up on her.
Okay.
We'll just cut the cord.
The Maenads turn their backs on Dionysus. A beat, and Dionysus runs off to where Minos exited. Scene 4. Corona staggers on in the maze. Suddenly, a light shines in her face.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Daedalus approaches, haggard and holding a device that is the source of the light. His hands are bound up in red thread.
Daedalus!
It's dangerous to be out here alone.
Why are you out here then?
There is no danger that can scare me anymore.
Me neither.
Icarus! Wait!
Icarus!
I'm sorry. My son, he's...
Your hands!
He's...
What happened?
It doesn't matter.
The Minotaur roars.
Come with me. You can stay with the others.
Others?
Quickly!
The Minotaur roars again as Daedalus leads Corona through the maze into a tiny antechamber. At the same time, Dionysus approaches Minos, who is in the middle of making announcements over a loudspeaker.
Anyone who encounters the man known as Daedalus, do not engage with him. He is a danger to others and to himself. If you see him, report to me immediately.
You said you can sense people out in the maze. I need you to find someone. Can you show me,
No.
All right. Didn't want to play this card, but I'm Dionysus.
A beat. Minos is not impressed. Dionysus tries again.
Descended from Zeus and Semele, you know. She works here.
I know who you are.
Great. So help me.
Why should I?
He looks at Dionysus, struggling to find an answer and sympathy.
I recognize the look. You've been hurt. You did the best you could, and the ones you cared about, the people you gave your time and affection to, they left you, didn't they?
I thought it was the right thing to do.
Oh, of course you did. That's the burden we face, you and I. Children of Zeus. Wielding powers beyond most people's understanding. But do you know what I've learned? We don't need anyone. As soon as you let someone in, they destroy you. Bit by bit, until there's nothing left. And then all we have, is the weight of our crown.
Mine's bigger.
There was a simpler time when the gods would answer your prayers, when wives were all loyal and fair, and sons took after their fathers. And the king knew all the right answers. There was a simpler time when the rain didn't pour down like tears, when the birds sang without any fear and songs would bury their fathers. But gods and men will sometimes clash. And when men take a stand, the gods laugh. So a head grows weary and a heart grows cold. And the skies are steel cast and far too late. You know that simpler times are only stories told to fools who believe that there is hope.
Meanwhile, Daedalus is helping Corona move through the maze.
If I can dream it, then it can be done. And while I know I can't save everyone, I hope at least that I can save my son.
There was a simpler time when you'd plant a field and a kingdom would grow.
If I can dream it.
But the crops are withered and the birds have all flown.
It can be done.
And your son's been replaced by a monster. And to save a country, you sacrificed your daughter.
I could save my son, if only I had words instead of wonders.
So my head grows weary and my hope has died.
If I can dream it.
And my prayers ring hollow. And my hands are tied.
It can be done.
And simpler times are only dreams washed away for a king who must make a choice.
If I were a simpler man, he'd have a life like other boys. When he was small, I'd build him toys. I tried to teach him all I can, and look what it's brought me to.
I had a son!
The things that I would do.
My favorite son! Haven't the gods done enough?
Have I done enough?
To me.
I would do anything.
To my family.
If only I had words instead of wonders.
So they think to mock me. Well, who's laughing now?
If you can dream it.
I'm the one with the monster. They'll kill who I allow.
It can be done.
And every god and king will. Know the grief I feel. I will make their nightmare real.
But you can hope that you could save your son.
Scene 5. The narrator is crying. Daedalus and Corona have arrived at the central antechamber.
You should be safe here.
What about you?
Go. Don't worry about me, Highness.
Wait!
Daedalus slips away before Corona can stop him. Semele addresses the audience.
Friends, old and new, please welcome our next storyteller.
The Maenads cheer as Phaedra enters. They don't notice Corona as she takes a seat among them.
Phaedra?
Good things, bad things come in threes, and Theseus had 3 loves. The first one, he claimed, was lost to the sea. The second one was the warrior Antiope. And when she died in battle after having a son, the third one was me. Crumbling palace walls, Athenian the gates, and I'm all alone. Brothers dead, mothers fled, father's chasing a ghost, so I'm on the throne. Queen of nothing, queen of nowhere. Somebody see me, somebody tell me I'm real. And the Athenians break down the door, and I'm sent to a place I've never been before. Crowned queen of Athens, wife of Theseus. Replacement mother for a boy almost my age. Politis. They say good things, bad things come in threes, and Theseus had 3 loves. And the third one is awful, she just can't sleep, because the son of the second one makes her heart weep. And the first one, the one who was lost to the sea, how I miss her. I miss her every day. Ariadne. What would you do if you saw me on this throne that was always meant for you? Not this queen of nothing, queen of nowhere. No one can save me from the ache that I feel. Small comfort of pain as it reminds me I'm real. But that was never you. Oh, how I wish you were here. Wish you could tell me what to do. Is this a sign? You promised that you would find me. Is it not too late to start? Should I really follow my heart? Yes, I will heed your call, and finally, at long last, I will be real.
She exits purposefully. The ensemble watches her go, then pick up where she left off, merrily participating in the reenactment. To them, it is just another story to play at, as Phaedra fully relives every moment.
They say good things, bad things come in threes, and no one is left untouched, and the queen of nothing, Phaedra, had finally had enough. Hippolytus was chaste, he swore never to wed. She came to him one night with Theseus when Theseus was asleep in bed. And she said, I love you. And he said, no, thank you. And oh, the ache, the ache, the ache. Yes, the ache that had hurt her and cursed her for years finally ruptured and burst, and she burst into tears. Theseus woke and found her, assumed the worst. and he called down a curse from the gods. Oh, run, run, run. Oh, run, run, run.
A giant bull is summoned from the heavens. We see it approach Hippolytus while he rides a horse-drawn carriage. The horses, terrified, trample Hippolytus to death and flee.
Oh, run, run, run. Hippolytus was gone. Run, run, run. Theseus killed his son. But when they went to bury the dead, Phaedra stayed up in her room instead, where she downed some absinthe laced with hemlock, and in the abyss is where she now walks, singing, ooh.
Everyone applauds. Phaedra bows and the Maenads all run up and hug her. Corona struggles to push through to get to her sister.
Phaedra! Phaedra, it's me!
I'm sorry, I don't think we've met. Nice to meet you.
What are you talking about?
Dionysus enters and sees the Maenads laughing and celebrating alongside Phaedra.
Hey, team! Hey, right, never mind.
Hearing their voice, Corona goes towards Dionysus.
Dionysus, we have to get out of here.
Thought you were done wasting your time with me.
Is that my thread?
What does it matter?
Why are you being like this?
I don't know what you mean. I'm the same as I ever was before you came along with your seriousness and tragic backstory, making me open up about my damage, trying to make me into a good person. Well, I'm not. I'm not a person. I'm a god.
Then act like one.
Phaedra and the other Maenads look at Maenad too.
Sorry, habit.
Dionysus hops onto the stage and changes the lights with a wave of their hand.
Hit it! Padded wall, champagne, red velvet haze, nights brighter than my days, free falling 1 foot in the grave. I keep digging bruises on my skin, they're looking like a leopard print. You think you could change me? Let the games begin! What made you think you could hold me down? You pinned me against the sand, but I'm not tapping out. If the remedies aren't working for you, the facade's wearing through, well, you don't have to stick around. But you can't control me, don't hold me down. Screaming echo chamber fantasies, I've become your disease, now you are looking for a cure. Vile beauty only wanted me because I had no strings attached. Wanted to be my puppeteer cause real boys don't last. What made you think you could hold me down? You've pinned me against the sand, but I'm not tapping out. If the remedies aren't working for you, the facade's wearing through, well, you don't have to stick around. But you can't control me, don't hold me. Hold me.
God of madness, can it be that madness passed from you to me, and you've only asked what's wrong with me to mask your insecurities?
Down the rabbit hole, you thought you'd find the answer, the distraction for your soul. Oh no.
Dance break.
So if you want to try to hold
me down, you better have
a heart that is cold
and burnt out. Oh yeah, if you truly think that
it's just you that's cursing, it's your life's the worst.
Well, it's best that you find out now, because I'd hate to drag you.
Dionysus offers their hand out to Corona. She moves as if to take it, but feigns at the last second, leaving them stumbling over themselves as she makes her way out back towards the labyrinth. Semele switches the regular lights back on and looks at Dionysus.
Did that make you feel better? Did that make your problems go away?
Why do I keep doing this? Why can't I ever do anything right?
Leaving this place is much harder than entering it. If you want to get out of this labyrinth, you're gonna have to put in the work. No clever tricks, no easy way.
What do I have to do? How do I fix things with her?
That's really up to her, isn't it?
She hates me.
Probably. So, what are your options? You can stay here, tell stories, wait in limbo, all the things you've been doing on your own for years. Or you can try.
If I was more like her, I'd wait. If I was more like her, I'd take one step forward.
2 steps back.
Dionysus starts moving forward, concentrating on the string, on Corona.
What if I tried?
Rearrange the puzzle, stay on track.
What if I listened to all the things you told me? Why didn't I listen?
See how all the pieces interact. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. 1 step forward, 2 steps back.
Dionysus navigates through the maze slowly, cautiously. Scene 6. Corona moves through the maze as the children of the labyrinth call to her.
Daedalus!
You have our blood on your hands.
Where did you go?
You were never innocent.
I know!
You know us.
I'm not real anymore.
The children of the labyrinth.
Can't feel anymore.
O keeper of the labyrinth.
That's not me anymore.
The keeper of the labyrinth.
The Minotaur roars. Corona collapses as the ensemble closes in. Dionysus enters.
Go away!
Okay.
Dionysus?
Corona looks up. The ensemble backs away.
I'm going.
You came to find me. After everything you just said.
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
So many things. I wanted to give you beautiful days. I hoped that would help you through. Oh my god. I hope that would help you forget your pain, but never once did I think to say, what do you want?
I want days. Not beautiful, not perfect, just days. Days to breathe in, days to hold on to, even days where it's just too hard to go on because we can go on anyway. You and I can go on if we want to, if we put in the time, if we put in the days.
The days where we fight off monsters.
Days where we can't leave our beds.
Days where you laugh.
Days where you cry, and I'm there saying it's okay.
I'm sorry that I wasn't better. I promise that I will be better.
What if there is no better? What if it's only days and taking the time to make the days that you have what you want them to be? Together. We could put in that time if you still want to have that time with me. I want days with you.
Tell me what you want.
I want days with you.
Tell me what you need.
A kiss.
Finally.
And nights. Did I mention nights? When we take the stars and make them into something new? I want those with you too.
Scene 7. The Minotaur roars. The labyrinth starts shaking. Corona and Dionysus follow the string, exiting quickly. The actor playing Icarus sings as the voice of the Minotaur.
Why am I in here?
Daedalus enters.
Icarus? Is that you?
Why am I in here?
I'm here. Where are you?
Why am I in here? Oh, why am I in here?
The shadow of the Minotaur looms over Daedalus. Corona and Dionysus rush in just in time to pull him away.
No! Let me go! That was him! I know it was!
The maze is trying to trick you.
Then let me be tricked! I want my son! Princess, let me go!
You said you didn't know who I was.
I didn't. At first.
So the others were lying too? About not recognizing me?
I doubt it. Your face. It's not the same. Most people don't look past that.
If you knew, then why did you choose to help me? I've brought you nothing but misery.
He knows something.
I know many things. What I don't know is if you, Ariadne, have truly changed beyond just your appearance. But I'm willing to take the risk in thinking that you have. For all our sakes.
Daedalus, if my apology means anything...
It doesn't. Getting us out of here. That's what you can do for me. What you wouldn't do last time.
Tell me how and I'll do it.
To get out, you will need that which you brought in.
That's the thread, right?
And the sword. Theseus' sword. That's how we get out of here. Where's the sword now?
Minos' voice crackles over the loudspeaker.
Trespassers in the labyrinth will be dealt with swiftly and severely.
Daedalus rolls his eyes and points to where the sound is coming from.
Oh, that guy?
Dionysus, that's my father.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're right. Do you want me to... Did you want me to want to say you?
Thank you, Daedalus.
Prove me right. Prove to me that you've changed. That will be thanks enough.
Corona and Dionysus exit. The Minotaur once again calls to Daedalus.
I am the boy. I am the almost thing, locked in the dark, a festering heart. Why was I made to be this way? Eyes of fire to keep me warm, defend myself with my big brass horns. I am the boy.
Don't leave me. Don't stray too far from me. Icarus!
Daedalus runs after the Minotaur and becomes swallowed up by its shadow.
And the maze has no corners. It goes on forever. Circular, no end or start. There's a red line of thread that has held me together. Untie it and I fall apart. Unwinding, unwinding, unwinding.
Scene 8. The backstage area of the main antechamber. Dionysus and Corona enter.
Sorry. Do you have a plan?
Do you?
Not a good one.
Dionysus, do you have your ukulele?
Dionysus conjures their ukulele.
I sure do. Why would you need my... Oh. I like this plan.
Applause is heard. Semele enters the backstage area.
Mom! Hey.
Back so soon?
Wait, that's your mom? That's your mom?
I know, crazy, right? Listen, Mom, is there a chance I could get on stage for a few minutes?
That depends. Are you planning on using that time to set someone else here?
I sure hope so.
Was it this time?
Minos.
Why didn't you say so? Have fun, be safe, don't get smited.
Wait, don't get what now?
Semele shoves Dionysus onto the stage and turns to Corona.
I don't know what's going on, but whatever you need to do, do it quickly.
Corona crouches behind the same conveniently placed set piece. Dionysus clears their throat.
I'd like to dedicate this song to the judge himself, that voice from above, former king of Crete, Minos! Why aren't you coming out here?
Nothing. Maynard 5 does a confused slow clap. Dionysus inhales and strums their ukulele.
My ukulele's over there. Minos, hey there. What's it like shouting from all the way up there? Does it ever wear you out? Aren't you tired of sitting around telling everyone what to do? Wouldn't it be much more fun to sing along with me? Son of Zeus, you're so like him, just as selfish and his skin so thin. If I'm lying, come here and
The music stops. Dionysus looks up to see Minos' hand on their ukulele. He glows with a menacing aura. Dionysus tries to scoot away, but finds they can't move.
Oh no.
Thought we had something here, you and I. Thought we were being sincere. I tried. Tried to help you out. See the world for what it is. But I guess you're just another pathetic lost cause.
Corona sneaks towards where Semele pointed and exits. Minos shoves Dionysus upstage.
I guess it's only me. The only one who does what needs doing. The only one who continues to take the fall. Villainize me all you like. Until you tell me what you would have done. Would you have taken the bull by the horns or just let it run?
Run, run, run. Run, run, run.
Corona reemerges with a sword in her hands. Dionysus struggles but can't escape the thrall Minos has over them.
Are you scared yet? 'Cause you will be. Haven't even seen the worst side of me. I've got powers here in life I truly never could have known. You think you've got what it takes to be fit for a throne? Oh, no, no, no. You'd see them plead, see them bleed, and you'd run.
Run, run, run. Run, run, run.
Corona runs over and picks up the ukulele.
What are you doing? You have the sword. Get out of here.
I'm not leaving you behind. Hey, Dad, it's me. The girl who messed up your whole world when I betrayed you and killed your favorite toy. I guess some part of that I enjoyed. You've put on a cute show, but I think it's time my friend and I should go, or you can keep shouting nonsense into the air.
Ariadne. Think I'll roll over? Think you've won here? I'll give back yours if you give me mine. The sword. The thing that killed that beast, Asterion. That finally caused my world to crumble and die.
You did that yourself.
Enough of your lies!
There is no one else to blame.
I see through your disguise. You're terrified.
Then destroy me, 'cause I won't give up. No, I won't stand by. Never again will I watch as you let innocent people die.
What will you do? Will you run through me? Will you?
Run, run, run.
I needed your validation, but I don't owe you anything. Can't expect you to, won't expect you to ever admit you were at fault. Ever admit I'm an adult. I don't care what you do. I no longer care at all about you. I'm taking the sword. Release Dionysus.
My daughter.
I am not your daughter. You were not my father. You were my king, that's all.
The power Minos has over the space shatters. Dionysus gets up and looks at Corona. Her face is expressionless. Together, they leave. Minos stands alone on an empty stage. Scene 9. Corona and Dionysus both take hold of the string.
Ready?
No. Let's go.
Together, they wind the thread, following the path before them.
Red, Follow the line of red. It's wrapped around my hand, like lacerations, like a brand. There's a pounding in my head. What will I have found when I've unwound the thread? Will I come undone? I'm tangled in red.
I said I was brave. I promised I'd be unafraid.
Wound. The wounds are raw. I thought I'd stitch them up with a suture fix that I could ignore, but I'm bleeding out instead. My guts are on the floor. Remains of past mistakes intermingled with red.
Just follow the thread.
Unwound.
Unwound me.
Round and round, unwound. Round and round, unwound. Where am I being led? I'm tangled in red, red, red.
I'm tangled in red. The thread just goes on. Oh, what have I done?
Hold on.
Hold on. Hold on.
Follow the thread to find your way back to.
Scene 10. The roar of the Minotaur stops them in their tracks. Ariadne's voice echoes through the halls.
Did you think you would go away? Did you think you could save the day?
Is this what this thing is for?
I have to slay the Minotaur.
Corona holds the sword tightly in one hand, the thread in the other. The shadow approaches.
I am the boy. I am the almost thing locked in the dark, a festering heart. Why was I made to be this way? Eyes of fire to keep me warm, defend myself with my big brass horns. I am the boy.
Remembering suddenly what her father said, realizing the answer as she says it aloud.
Asterion. Asterion! My brother, you had a name!
The shadow of the Minotaur halts. Corona puts down the sword.
What are you doing?
Did they lay coins on your eyes? Did somebody sing when they sent you off to sleep? Did they wash away the blood? Was there just one moment when maybe someone showed you love? Did you ever realize that they were all sacrificed to sate your horrid desires? Did you know I was the reason that you died? The one who held you tight? I killed you. I didn't swing the sword, but I killed you. And I loved you, Asterion. Goodbye.
She reaches out and touches the shadow. It is only that.
So what is it? We're done?
Not yet. There's still more ahead.
Corona bends down to pick up the sword. Suddenly, she and Dionysus are flung backwards into darkness. Scene 11. A door, barred by the looming figure of a transformed Ariadne. Red string spreads from every finger, coiled around her arms and legs. Corona and Dionysus land at her feet, pulled in by the thread they are holding.
You knew ever since that day, the day we signed our life away. This is what we'll always be.
Keeper of the Labyrinth. You're not me anymore. You're not real anymore.
I'm tired of waiting. I'm tired of being the only one who's left behind. Just because you have my past, my name, you and I are not the same. Look at me. Your human half has grown vindictive, grows untamed. Here it is. I'm what I've always been. If you think that you can just walk out of your past, how are you better than Theseus?
I'm not.
Think it's just that easy? Think you can just leave me? Tell me, if you really are me, why are you so greedy? Every step you take towards joy, I'm strangled here. You're choking out the life you thought you left behind.
Please just try to see. If I go, at least one of us can be free.
I really don't care. You have no right to tell me what's fair. You made your choice, and I made mine. Well, one of us is suffering, while the other one is practically divine. You say it's fine that you'll take me home, only to turn your back on me, as if you're not as much as if you're not as much at fault for all that we have done. Think you can just leave me here alone to grieve me? Let me realign your mindset. I'm afraid you'll find it's not that easy to let me go.
1 step forward, 2 steps back.
This is my punishment at last.
Corona wraps her arms around Ariadne. Ariadne begins to struggle before giving in to the embrace.
I've got you. I'm holding tight. I've got you through every trial we've been through. We were there together, holding on. You're so strong. But it's not up to me to choose your fate. That's yours to create. That's what I can give to you, Ariadne.
I'm afraid to start again.
Let me go! I'll do the same for you.
No wonder I didn't recognize you. You've become someone new. A part of me is in there too. Don't forget her.
I would never.
But it's time for me to let you.
Using the sword, Corona cuts the threads from Ariadne, and she fades away.
Go.
Corona stands at the doorway. Dionysus puts a hand on her shoulder.
Couldn't I feel different? I thought that it would stop, but it still hurts. It hurts so badly. Never going to end, is it?
Maybe. Maybe not.
This part, though. I think this part has an end.
She holds out her hand to Dionysus.
Want to find out what's next?
Together, they walk through the door. The end. And everyone's crying!
Yay!
Incredible.